want to say to all of them to please protect and guide those that are striving for righteousness, protect those that are doing their best to strive for righteousness and that are really truly living their best to become spiritually inclined and understanding and understanding of what's happening across the globe and also what's happening to themselves. All right, so this is what I want to talk about before I go get my children. It's going to be real quick. Be careful of those. Be careful of those beings that claim to be spiritual and conscious and they're really not. Be careful of those that claim to be so this and they're not, so this and that and they're not. There's so many people that lie about who they are and what they are on this plane, on these YouTube streets. They claim to be this and they claim to be that, but in actuality they're not doing any of that they're talking about. Be careful of those that claim to get downloads and they're not getting downloads. Be careful of those that actually are talkers but not doers. Understand? There's too many things going on the planet, and also too many things going on right now, spiritually and in the physical. That these beings are totally terrible out here. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open and also your ears open. Look, I'm telling y'all what I know. There's so much that I want to say in this little time that I have on here. But be careful out there. And be careful who you watch and who you listen to. Because you could be watching and listening to somebody that's very low vibrational. A lot of people claim to be on frequencies and they are not on the frequencies that they claim. So please be careful of that too. Okay? They talk all this and all that, saying that they this and this and this and this. But they're none of that. A lot of them say all praise is the Most High. But when it come down to it, they're not praising the Most High. They praying to the Most Low. You get what I'm saying? So please get that in your minds, please. Because a lot of these people claim to be one thing and they're not. They claim to be so spiritual and conscious and they're not. You know, you can say use discernment, whatever you want to use. But these people use a lot of information to capture you. But they don't have resources or they don't have the sources where they get their information from. So you have to be careful who you listen to, period. Because where we at right now, people constantly keep on saying over and over again that they get downloads. Downloads from where? From who? But they don't have the proof to show that they get downloads. You know, it's like this. You got people on here on these YouTube streets making false predictions that don't even happen. We're dealing with people that are, there's legions of these beings on this daggone YouTube shit. Legions of them. When I say legions, think about the word legion. Look it up for yourself to see how many beings it is when it's come down to legions. You're dealing with legions of beings that crave on your energy, that crave on the essence of you, the etheric body, the etheric energy, the etheric plasma. They feed off of that. They'll do anything and any and everything to get your undivided attention, to take that energy from you. That's what they do. Okay? They're not who they claim to be. All these people saying NPCs and all that other stuff. A lot of times they the NPCs. They're not going to tell you that. They walk around, talk on here, these platforms, and you guys know how to tell if they're telling the truth or if they're being honest or not. See, I'm walking to go pick my children up. So if they can't look at you, if you can't see their eyes in the camera, keep that as a sign. I'm telling y'all, listen, next year don't start until the spring solstice. We got a lot of stuff that's going to start coming out. dealing with these people that claim to be really spiritual and conscious is coming out about them. A lot of them claim to be something that they're not. A lot of them, all they after is your money. A lot of them, all they keep on doing is talking about, talking about you can cash app them and all. I'm telling you, a lot of them say that. Or you can cash app me on here. Here my links. They say that a lot. That's how you know they really not for the people. You know what I'm saying? Because if they were for the people are supposed to offer money because of free will. Hey, peace. They should be able to offer it for their own free wills to offer you finances or money. You know what I'm saying? They should have to beg for money. As you as the subscriber, you are the audience. Anybody that asks you for money on that platform continuously, and they supposed to be conscious or aware, don't listen to them. Because you should be able to do it by your own free will. Peace, how you doing? Do it by your own free will. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your eyes and ears open for these beings, man. Because this year coming, y'all going to start seeing revelations about these motherfuckers coming out of nowhere that they're not real. So don't get played by them anymore. I'm just giving y'all the warning and letting y'all know what's happening. Because they are not for the people. They never were. It was for themselves and themselves only. Because they don't care about none of you. They don't care about your nothing. It's just because I'm just trying to tell everybody to keep their eyes and ears open. You'll be able to know who's really conscious, who's really spiritual, who's not. You can tell when they all about money. And right now, people about money. A lot of them. Let me tell you something. Information is supposed to be free. A person that is highly spiritual or evolved, they won't charge you to help you. You understand? If they were supposed to be on it, they do charge you. It should not be a lot of money. Something that you should be able to afford. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you should not be giving classes knowing that the situation that everybody's in. Your classes should not be $5,000 and then they paying a monthly fee of like $1,000. Your classes shouldn't be $500. Then you got to pay an additional $1,000 for the processing fees. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying people doing it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just, that's what I'm just putting out there. I just get tired of seeing people getting played by these so-called spiritual people on YouTube, but there's always money involved. Let me tell you something. We're living in a day and time where the vibrations itself is at its lowest point. And what I mean by that, at times it can be very difficult to raise your vibrations when you got so many different distractions. What distractions am I talking about? Bills. You could be dealing with bills, a job that you just can't deal with. You might own your own company. You're going through it with your own company. Just to give some examples. It could be family members. Different distractions. Distractions also bring chaos. It brings drama. Think about it. And a lot of these beings that's on YouTube, I'm not saying all of them, a lot of them don't really give a damn about you as an individual. They care about the likes and dislikes, the algorithm, and the money. That's what they focused on. They're not focusing on uplifting fallen humanity. They're not into uplifting the people. They're not into really helping people home into their full potential to help them out on their journey, their path. It's all about them, and it's not about y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I know and how I feel. So that's what I just want to shit. I see how people really are. You know, when it comes down to spirituality and consciousness. And, you know, this channel of ours, I mean, it's very different. Very different. If we ever ask for money on this channel, trust me, it's going towards something that's going to help out somebody. And it's not, and I'm not talking about me. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. You can only be the only one here for right now. You know why? That's good. Because it shows who's really have a heart and who really is a highly spiritual being, because everybody want to see the next drama, the next whatever on here, on YouTube. Let me tell you, YouTube should be an outlet for you to find more about who you are spiritually and also learning things. It should not be about chaos and confusion. You understand? That's what we have to realize. Truth be told, man, it's too many people that get the high pitched ringing sound in their ear. There's only a few people that get the letter M on their daggone palm. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it all, it's all about growing. Find out who you are. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Nicole. Thank you, everybody. You know, all I gotta say is that I'm gonna do another live, hopefully later on. And because I had put it down, but I'm gonna also take care of my children. So if I reschedule, I'll more likely do it like tomorrow. I got so much on my plate right now. But it's just that I'll be sitting back watching certain YouTube videos and people, and I shake my head because they really not caring about the people's spirits. They all about money. And right now, people don't have the money to keep on buying and doing classes. Some people need the help spiritually. Some people are going through changes that they cannot really explain, and they need people that they can come around, that they can actually talk to them about their evolutionary growth, their changes, their transformations. You know. So I got squeaking around here where my children go to school at. So, but yeah, that's all I want to say to y'all. You know, it's all about. Yeah.
I got student of the day.
See, hey, that's what's up. Hey, give me that. There you go. Congratulations with the student of the day. I'm happy to hear that, man. Told you're gonna be all right. One more dab. All right. You know, it's sad.
It's a great job.
That's good. It's sad that we living in a world like this. That people are so caught up with this instead of within, instead of the spirit. But we also got to keep in mind. You got to keep in mind that everybody do not care about your spiritual well-being. They only care about themselves, many of them. I'm not saying all of them. You got to know how to separate the wolves from the sheep, or separate the people that's telling the truth and those that's not. Okay? So, I know it's sad. It's so sad. Like, you think that this channel of ours would be 1,000 or more. No. But what I do know, and I'm going to be honest with you, I tell everybody on this channel of ours, listen out for keywords. Listen out for keywords when we start on this channel, when things are being said, because you're going to hear from somebody else or certain videos. I start talking about the Kundalini and the dragon and all that. Watch how people going to start talking about it. I'm telling you. Watch how people going to start talking about stuff, because this platform is not big. They always take information from the smaller platforms and they give it to the masses. I'm telling y'all, they know what they doing, because YouTube have these fake ass planet people on here that claim to be conscious and claim to be spiritual, and all actuality they not. They just con artists and con women and con men. Many of them, not all of them. I'm just telling you what I know, and I'm not here to judge, but I'm trying to let y'all know, keep your eyes and ears open, because most of these people on here claim to be so spiritual and claim to get downloads. They don't get downloads, they get downloads. That's what they get. You know what I'm saying? Then they call about saying the Most High. They don't talk to the Most High. They talk to the most. They talk to the most low. The most low is the lower vibrational entities. That's who they talk to. They don't talk to the real higher beings that they claim to be. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So please keep in mind that they be lying. They lie all the fucking time. Just so they can get likes, so they can have a fan base. That's what they all about, a fan base and likes and money. Which means that they sold their soul just to have that. They sold their soul just to have that, just to become YouTube famous. And I'm not talking about all of them. It's the ones that I give shout outs to that I know that's really honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ones that really be conning people. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ones that really be conning people that you know be like looking at them like, yo, this person can't be getting downloads. And a lot of times they the ones that have the they be so charismatic. And what they do, they take information from others. They take information from others and so on. So just letting y'all know, man. Y'all just keep your eyes and ears open on these goddamn fake ass spiritual people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at one person. I looked at one person's channel one day, and this sister was being attacked by a witch, and she asked this person. She was like, "I'm being attacked by a witch. What did I do?" He gonna say, "Raise your vibrations and get a babalao." But you supposed to be so spiritual though. You supposed to get downloads. How you gonna tell a person to raise their vibrations and to go get a babalao? And the woman probably don't even know what a babalao is. Like this is the type of stuff we got going on YouTube now. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. That's where I'm from. And it's sad because I've been on this path since I was a child, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was always different from all my other peers, man. Like, if I had a chance to have y'all talk to all the people that I know, that know me personally, and they'll tell you, like, yo, dude, this brother always been this way. Thank you. Come on, y'all. They'll tell you, the people that I know, they'll tell you, I always been this way. That's why one day I'm going to have people that know me personally on this platform of ours and have them tell you how I always been. Let me see. It is 2:45 my time, Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. Just all I got to tell y'all, keep your eyes and ears open. Be aware. These people on here, on these YouTube streams, they claim to be spiritual. They not. You know, I give a shout out to Black Witch Yaya. I give a shout out to Conjure Queen. I give a shout out to Brother Yusuf, Travis Magus. Even down the bottom, him and his sister Myra Mars. Let me see who else. It's so many that I want to give a shout out to. The United States.
Good prices. This guy Christmas sale going on.
So
yeah, I followed up. I told him to give you a call.
Okay.
I seen it. But
Yeah.
He didn't get back to me. Called like email.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Call. All right. Oh, my bad. Hi, everybody. So I had to talk to somebody. One of the people that's helping me out with certain things I'm trying to do with my life right now. Caseworker of mine, but me and him became real close like this. So, but yeah, it's all about growth, man. And all I want to let y'all know, whatever you great at, whatever gift you have, use it to help out the world, and not just yourself. Because many of you have been called and heard the call, been chosen on this journey, and you need to find a channel that fit you, where you can be yourself. Don't get caught up with these people that claim to be so conscious and spiritual, and they're not, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. I shout out those certain people on YouTube because they're the ones I watch. I ain't name all of them because you gotta keep in mind that I'm walking with my children too. See what I'm saying? So there's so many of them. But when I get on here later on, I'm gonna name a lot of the other people that I watch. On that note, beloveds, thank y'all for watching. Let's keep the algorithm going and let's start building this channel up to its highest potential so we can start bringing people in where they can be themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, you said from which country? The U.S. All right, beloveds. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Love, peace, light, darkness, supreme balance, which is the yin and yang, which is the divine feminine and feminine. Divine feminine and masculine. I love y'all. Peace. Let's bring balance back out of all this chaos. Let's bring order. All right? So, it is your little big brother, Neg Andezo, also known as Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire. Let's get it moving. Let's keep on building and keep on moving on this journey called life. While we all live in the spirit, while we all spiritual beings living in a human experience, let's start building and let's start doing things right. Take care.